Hello. Hi, Paula. Welcome in.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How about you?
I'm good, thank you. Have you been watching a lot of the classes this morning?
Well, I started just the first class a bit. It was about
Mhm.
Spanish, but I didn't finish because the baby was asking for my attention to play a little.
Oh, great. So you have a baby.
Yeah, he's 3,
Oh,
almost
oh,
4.
oh my goodness. How fun. That's a great age. I feel like they're a lot of fun, a lot of curiosity at that age.
Yeah, a
Oh,
lot.
great. Okay, I'm gonna let a few more students come in and then we'll get started, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Hi, Lorena. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you?
I'm fine. I came to participate. I checked the
Perfect. The
message
message.
and
Good. I'm glad you're here. We're getting a few more people coming in.
okay.
Amazing. All right, you guys. So let's get started as some people come to the group. Today's class is going to be about what they don't teach you in the traditional textbooks in English. So let me share my screen. Hi, 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 everyone. Let me know where you are in the world. If you're in Colombia, if you're in another part of the world, let me know in the chat where you guys are from. Bogota, perfect. Love Venezuela, welcome. Ibagué, I love Ibagué. Ah, the lechona without rice. I love it.
Debes.
So good. All right. So, my friends, today we're talking about what they don't teach you. El inglés que no te enseñan en las clases tradicionales. Something I love to talk about, some of the slang, expressions, and language that people actually use in the day to day. Let me let some people in. Perfect. All right. So 12 expressions that you guys will learn today that people actually use. 3 rules for class before we get started. Everything you can respond in the chat. You can respond by raising your hand, letting me know if you have a question or anything, or you want to participate. Good. You can let me know by commenting in the chat. Here we go. Repeating out loud, even if you're in mute, even if your microphone is not on, you can always respond en voz alta where you are to practice. Tu boca también necesita practicar. And not translating word for word, right? No traduzcas palabra por palabra. In this class, especially, a lot of the expressions, a lot of our slang is not going to be exactly the same as it is in Spanish and in English, right? It might not be a perfect match, but it's fun to see like, oh, in Spanish we say por si las moscas, and in English we say just in case. So these kind of differences of how we say things in a fun way or in a different way than we say them in Spanish. That's what the class is going to be about. All right, so piensa más en la situación, think about the situation, and not in your dictionary. Okay, so before we get started with the lesson, I want you guys to think about a word in English or a phrase, an expression that you really liked from a series, from a song, from a movie, that wasn't in your textbook, that you were like, oh, that's a different phrase. I've never learned that, or I've never heard it said that way because they didn't teach me in class. Let me know. What's a phrase or an expression that you've heard in English from a series that caught your attention, maybe something different? I remember the other day I was listening to a song and it was talking about conste. I remember the moment I learned conste was one in Spanish that I was like, nobody taught me that in a Spanish class. What do you guys think? Any phrases? A jar. Nice one. Jessica, what does a jar mean?
I learned that it is when the door is half open, half closed
Yeah, good one. Where did you learn it? Do you remember?
on Instagram.
Yes, in a video, right? I think I saw the same video where it teaches
Yes.
you like, the door is not closed, not open, but ajar. Good example. Anyone else? A slang, an expression. Break a leg. I love that one. What does that mean, Lorena?
Good luck.
Good luck, right? Did you say good luck or bad luck?
Good.
Good. Good luck, of course, before a show, before a performance or anything, they say break a leg, which is funny. A piece of cake. Good one. It's easy. It's a piece of cake. Yeah, good. Anyone else? Eric? No cap. That's more of like what we're gonna learn today. No cap. What does it mean? No cap. No cap.
Something is true?
Yeah, it's like no lie. Sin
Okay.
mentir. Yeah, no cap. It's true. My bad. Oh, I like that one. My bad. What is that one, Lorena? When would you use, oh, my bad?
When you make a mistake.
Good. When it's your fault or your mistake. Kind of like saying sorry. Sorry, my bad. Right? Good. Anyone else? Any expressions? Any expressions or phrases? I like that this no cap is kind of like Gen Z. These phrases that are, yeah, right? Like the Gen Z terms. I don't know if that happens in Latin America. Do you guys feel like there are new words that Gen Z is using, even in Spanish? Really? Like what? What's something Gen Z that people are saying now?
No recuerdo muy bien, pero sí sé que existen palabras que usan los jóvenes ahora. Pues
Sí.
yo también soy joven, pero no muy
Exacto.
los chicos que yo no usaría. Por ejemplo, no cap me sonó
Exacto.
como algo muy, muy joven y no sé si me siento awkward usando esa
Ya,
palabra.
ya, yo también. No lo uso, lo entiendo, pero en este punto de mi vida estoy como, ok. Los jóvenes, chévere. Yeah, it's like that. Like, okay, great. New terms that the younger people are using. Nice. Good examples, you guys. Okay, so let's go back to the lesson. All right. So, things that you see in your book versus la vida real, real life. In the book, you might see people or you might hear, you might see it written, how do you do? Or simply, how are you? Is a really common one. How are you? But in the street, people say things like, what's up? What's up? What's good? What's happening? Is much more common than how do you do? Sounds a little more Bridgerton, if you know what I mean. It's like much more Shakespeare antique English. En el libro, I'm very tired. I'm very tired. I'm exhausted. But in the street, people say, I'm dead. I'm dead. A lot of times, this phrase, I'm dead, also is like to say that it's funny. If something's funny and you're laughing so hard that you're dead, right? That you're dying, a lot of people will say, oh my God, I'm dead. This is so funny. I'm dead. In the book, it might be, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Or let's do it. Let's do it. But in the street, people say, okay, bet. Bet. Bet is like apuesto or vamos a apostar. Okay, listo, apuesto. Like I'm down. Okay, bet. I cannot go today. In the book, I cannot go today. Right? I cannot go today. But in the street, we say rain check. Have you guys heard this one before? Rain check. Could I get a rain check? Ugh, sorry, I can't go today. Rain check. This phrase comes from when people couldn't do a plan or couldn't, uh, yeah, like meet up or go to a restaurant, go to a date because it was raining. So they used to say things like rain check. How many did you guys know already? What's up? I'm dead. Okay, bet, and rain check. All four? How many did you guys already know? One, two, maybe all of them? Let me see. Last one, no idea. Yeah, good. Three. Estoy muerta de risa. Exacto. Yes. Good. Basically, yes. Estoy muerta de risa. I'm dead. Or I'm dying. The last one, yeah, rain check. That's a good one. Sorry, I can't go. Let's move it to another day. Rain check. To make plans. Para hacer planes. Hang out. What would be a good translation for hang out? Let's hang out this weekend. Let's hang out on Friday. What is hang out? In Spanish, there's a perfect word in Colombia we use. Pasar el rato, yeah. Good, Jessica. That's what I'm thinking too. Parchar. Parchar is perfect to say hang out. Let's hang out at the OXXO. Let's go outside the OXXO and hang out. It's just kind of like posting at a place. Hit me up. Hit me up later. Hit me up is like call me or text me. Escríbeme o llámame. Hit me up. I'm down. Me apunto. Me apunto. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I want to do it, right? I'm down. Pizza. I'm down. When you like the plan, when you agree to the plan, and you also want to go or meet the people there, you say, I'm down. I'm down. Para reaccionar. This is a big one too. To react to a situation. I see a lot of students, they have great English. And then when someone tells them a story or when they hear like some good news or something cool, they don't know how to react to that story. It's like, oh, nice. Oh, that's good or that's great. But these are some different ways to react to a song, to a plan, to some news, right? So bet was one that we saw above. Bet. Dale, hecho, de una is bet. Ah, okay, bet. Movie at 9? Okay, bet. Would be a good one. No cap. En serio, sin mentir. Nice one. Jessica knew that one. No cap. So something true. It's almost like saying for real. A lot of people will say for real after commenting like, oh my God, this show is amazing for real. This is so good for real. This, and I don't know, this food is delicious. No cap. To say like, I'm being honest. Sinceramente, honestamente es lo mejor. No cap. But you're right, it is a little bit younger. It's a little more Gen Z. Same with it slaps. When something is really good or you like something a lot, when it comes to food, it's really common, or songs or shows, things that like nowadays people really like enjoy. Está brutal, está, I don't know, chévere, fuego. It slaps. This song slaps. I think I need a lesson on this in Spanish of how to say these like slang, because I always just say like, ah, está chévere. Está chévere, está chévere. This song slaps. Okay, so Jessica, can you read the text for me?
Um,
Tacos at 8.
tacos at 8. You down?
Good. Bet. Hit me up when you leave.
We can hang out after.
Good. Say less. What do you think? Say less.
Eh, la he visto un par de veces, pero es como no se diga más.
Yeah, no se diga más. Exactly. Say less. I'm there. It's like, okay, I'm going right now. I'm totally down. Let's do it, basically. Good. Nice one. All right. So let's try to put it in practice. ¿Qué significa? Escribe A o B en el chat. Ok, bet. ¿Vamos a apostar dinero o trato hecho? A or B? Okay, bet. You want to go to the movies? Okay, bet. What would it be? Nice. B. B, B, B. Trato hecho. What about number 2? This song slaps. This song slaps. What would it be? ¿Está buenísima o está muy alta? Nice. Ah, está buenísima. This song slaps. It's really good. Good, good, good. And what about number 3? Hit me up. Golpéame o escríbeme. Golpéame, oh my gosh. If it was just hit me, por eso es tan importante los phrasal verbs. Hit me sería golpéame. Hit me up es escríbeme. Cuéntame, déjame saber. Hit me up. Yeah, nice job. B. B, B, B. escríbeme. So we have trato hecho, bet. Está buenísima, it slaps. And escríbeme, hit me up. Hit me up. Okay, algunos otros. Here's some more. My bad, which was one we had in the chat. Nice, my bad. Es como mala mía, right? Culpa mía, mala mía, my bad. My bad, I'm late. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm late. That's my bad. My bad. Sus. Sus is also another one that's very Gen Z. Sus. This is very sus. I think it comes from suspect, right? Like sospechoso, raro. It's kind of sus. But people will use it now to say like, this food is sus. Like, esta comida es sospechosa. It's like, it might be toxi. Might be a toxi perro. We don't know. Things like that. It's sus. Or maybe a person. Like, that person is kind of sus. It's like, I don't know if I trust that person, or I don't trust their vibe. They're sus. And then to ghost. Who's heard to ghost before? To ghost. Yeah, Jessica. To ghost someone or to ghost, it's usually in a romantic way. They hadn't visto. Like a lot of times it's when someone doesn't text you back. They
I
read
have
your message. Yeah, tell me.
um to ghost. I have seen like in at the beginning I learned to ghost for messages, right? Like to on WhatsApp or something. But
Yes.
is it also possible to say that someone ghost another person by just um disappearing? Like
Yeah,
never.
like in real life, like when you like stop being friends, kind of like you don't see each other in person either.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's possible. You could say like, "Oh yeah, she just ghosted me." Usually because now it's a term that has to do with texting and calling. Like the way that we communicate to keep in touch is through our phones. So yeah, it's usually with technology. But in real
Oh,
life, if somebody ghosts you in person, then yeah, like we have this term to stand someone up, which I think is like dejarlo plantado, I think, right? To stand someone up. If you go to the date and someone else doesn't come, they stood you up, or that is to stand someone up. Yeah, so when it's in person, it's more that. But if it's virtually or through texting, it's ghosting. Good
thank
question.
you.
All right.
I have heard in Spanish,
Uh-huh.
like me gustearon.
Yeah, now it's becoming like a thing to say some of these
Mm-hmm.
words in Spanish, right? Ghostear.
Yes.
Me
Mm-hmm.
ghosteado. Me ghostearon. I love that. To ghost someone. Good. Para sentir y para decir que no. So things like a feeling. We said low key is like un poco, más o menos, medio. I'm low key tired. It's como, it's something we used to say to be like, it's something that not a lot of people know about. It's low key. It's like bajo perfil. Bajo perfil sería low key. Pero ahora se usa mucho más. Like now we're using this so much more in things to say like un poco. Instead of bajo perfil, it's like de todo. Un poco. I'm a little tired. I'm low key tired. I'm low key hungry. Low key, un poco. I'm dead, we already mentioned. Ugh, I'm dead. Me morí de risa, estoy muerta de risa. I'm dead. But also, I'm tired. Could also be, oh my gosh, I'm dead tired. And then rain check para otro día. Can I take a rain check? Could I take a rain check? It's like, I can't go to the plan today, so let's rain check for next week. Good. All right, Lorena, could you practice with me like a real chat? You'll be purple and I'll be red.
Okay. Are you going, sorry, are you coming tonight?
Rain check. I'm so tired.
You always do this.
My bad. Next week. So if we just mention rain check, it's like, okay, this person is not coming. And you can kind of infer or assume that they're not going to go, but they want to schedule to another later date. And then my bad is like, sorry, mala mía. Sorry, my bad. Next week. Do you have any friends that do this where they constantly are rescheduling? We call these people flaky. I'm going to put it in the chat. If you have any friends that are constantly doing a rain check, could it be a rain? Yeah, it could be both. It can be a verb and a noun. So I have to rain check would be a verb, but also like, oh yeah, he gave me a rain check would be a noun. Good. But someone who doesn't come to the events that you invite them to, or you say like, we're gonna go out on Friday. And you say, yeah, okay, let's do it. But then Friday comes and you say, ready to go to the party? And they say, no, and now I can't. I need a rain check. Those kind of people that constantly reschedule are flaky. They always flake out of plans. Flaky. Me too. I'm flaky after 8 p.m. I'm flaky, depends. Sometimes I'm really flaky. But after 8 p.m. for sure. I'm tired. What about you, Eric? Do you consider yourself flaky or no? Are you loyal as a friend?
Yes, all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, because I prefer stay at home because I feel
Yeah,
comfortable here. So, yeah,
me too. Like, or I'll say yes, and then when the day comes, I'm like, ay, pereza. I feel
yeah,
lazy.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, totally. Okay, good one, you guys. All right, let's go back. What else do we have? Okay, ¿qué dirías tú? Escribe la expresión en el chat. ¿Cómo responderías o cómo dirías? What would you say in English? Si llegas tarde a la clase. What is one slang that we learned today that you could say, I'm late. If you come late to class. Instead of, oh, sorry, teacher. Everyone likes to say, oh, sorry, teacher. There's something better that you could say. What would it be? Nice. Jessica got it. My bad. My bad. I'm late. What about number 2? Ese chico. Ese chico dice que es millonario, pero no paga el café. What? Ese chico dice que es millonario, pero no paga el café. What would that one be? He says he's a millionaire, but he doesn't buy coffee. Low key, I'm dead. Rain check. Sus to ghost. My bad. No cap. Bet it slaps. Or these 3. What do you guys think? Ese chico dice que es millonario. What do you guys think? Yeah, maybe. I think sus probably too. Hi, Carolina. Welcome. Sus. Yeah, probably sus. That's like the one that fits the best.
Hello again.
Hi, welcome. Ese chico dice que es millonario, pero no paga el café. Es raro, es sospechoso, supongo. He's sus. Es como, what's happening here? What's going on? Number 3, te invitan a salir y estás muerto de cansancio. Oh, this is the one. Jessica, Eric. What are we gonna say? If they invite us to go out, but we're dead tired. I'm dead. Oh, that's one of them. I'm dead. We could say that. I'm totally dead.
Can you combine I'm dead and an adjective? Like you said, I'm dead tired, I'm dead exhausted.
You could say I'm dead tired is the most common, or just I'm dead. Instead of I'm
Okay.
dead exhausted, it's kind of like redundante, right? It's too much. I'm dead exhausted. It's not common. But dead tired, yes.
I
Dead
have
tired.
I have a question because maybe Jessica's thought because we say estoy muerta del cansancio, estoy muerta del
Yeah.
frío.
Muerta de
Oh,
risa, muerta de frío.
mhm.
Yeah. No, in English, dead cold, dead of laughter. You could say I'm dying of laughter, but it's not exactly the same as saying like I'm dead in Spanish. Muerta de calor is like I'm dead hot. It's mostly just for uh, tiredness, and if you're laughing, you say I'm dead. Yeah, dead or dead tired. Good question. Okay, so things we would say, yeah, like I'm dead or rain check. Rain check. Te invitan a salir y estás muerto? Bye. Rain check. I'm not going. Good one. Rain check. Questions up until now? How are we feeling?
I'm feeling dumb
Why?
because I know my English is not perfect, but I thought I knew some slangs
Hmm.
or phrases, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know. I didn't know this one, this one, this one, this one.
No, but it happens. We learn every single day. It happens to me now, even 6 years later, learning Spanish. I learn new words every day. And when people are coming up with new terms, like you say, like Gen Z has new terms in Spanish and English. So we're also learning our own language. I feel like I go on TikTok and I learn English and I'm like, what? I've never heard that phrase. Like, what does that mean? And then I have to look it up, like 6, 7. What the heck is that? Right? Of course. It makes us all feel like, huh? What's going on? So don't feel dumb. No, it's not your fault.
There's another one that I have seen or I have heard from Paris Hilton that is slay or slay.
Yeah,
I don't get
slay.
it.
What do you think it means? Slay. Slay. Clock it.
No, como yo lo entiendo ah, como romperla en español.
Yeah. Yeah, es como
Ah,
la sacaste del estadio. It's like slay. Lo estás
okay.
matando. Lo estás matando. Because slay in English used to mean, en el pasado, hace mucho tiempo, significaba matar. Matar a personas. O sea, reinos y reyes y reinas y todo eso. En esa época es como matar a alguien con espada o algo así. To slay. To slay something. So it's like you're killing it. La estás matando, la estás rompiendo, slay. Yeah.
Pero o sea, se usa como simplemente la palabra o en una frase es un sustantivo o un adjetivo o.
Así solito. And it's like
Okay.
saying, mátalo. O la estás matando en una sola palabra. Slay. Slay.
Okay.
Instead of saying like you're slaying it, like, oh, sometimes they say that, like she's slaying. She is slaying.
Mm.
I've heard that. She's slaying. Is like, oh, she's killing. She's killing. She's doing super good. She looks really nice. She looks amazing. She's slaying.
Okay.
But other people say it as a comment to be like, yeah, lo sacaste del estadio, wow, slay. It's like, you're doing amazing. Slay. Yeah, that one's funny. And then clock it is another new one. Clock it. Clock it is not on our list, but it's a good one too. Clock it is almost like period y punto. Clock it. Like, toma nota eso. Clock it. Toma nota eso. Clock it. Regístralo. I don't know why. So when people say something very true, it's like saying, oh, yeah, hecho. Eso es un fact. Eso es un hecho. Clock it. Good ones. Yeah. So yeah, it's yes. Yes. It's almost like being like just a happy yes. Like, yes. Really exaggerated. Good one. No, Jessica, you have the best questions. This is perfect. This is a class where it's like, okay, I'm gonna ask all my slang that I've ever heard. And if you go on TikTok and Instagram, you learn so much. It's really helpful. That's how I learn, just by going on TikTok. Okay, so let's see. What else do we have? If we have some more tips for you guys. So, trampas para hispanohablantes. This is more pronunciation. So, la E fantasma, this happens to us a lot where we say slaps, estar, stop, right? No slaps, slaps. Ooh, that slaps. Or slay, right? It's not slay. Good. This is just pronunciation tips. Empieza directamente con la S. La T al final de bet. Also, cuando tenemos consonantes que terminan las palabras, énfasis siempre. Bet. Bet. Hit me up. Hit me up. Sometimes we have these blending sounds where the final T will go into the next word. Hit me up. Hit me up. Bet. Hit me up. Hit me up. So you hear more of that hit me up. And the T is a little more subtle. La T y la D suena. Party. Water. Okay, so don't forget those. Party. Water. Okay, so repeat. You don't have to turn on the mics, but repeat after me to practice. I'm low-key down to hang out. I'm low-key down to hang out. My bad. That was kinda sus. My bad. That was kinda sus. Good. This song slaps. No cap. This song slaps. No cap. Nice. Okay. Muletillas. These are huge, huge, huge. I remember learning muletillas in Spanish. And I would be like, oh, okay. Entonces. So I would say as a tool, they're helpful to get you through maybe a block or to help you find your words. If you have a moment where you're like, oh, I can't remember the word in English, muletillas can actually be really helpful. So these little filler words, we call them in English, filler words, just to make you sound a little more fluent and natural as you're talking, because native speakers use them all the time. So it's not a bad thing until you start overusing muletillas all the time. That's what I don't want. So it's okay to use them, but in a small amount. Okay? So like is a huge one. La palabra más usada en inglés es like. Para pensar, es como nuestro o sea. It was like really weird. It was like this. It was kind of like that. So like is a big one. Para contar algo. Ah, también, para decir como, y me dijo, y él estaba como, tararara, y yo estaba como, tararara. Cuando estás recontando dialectos o cuando la gente está hablando, así es como lo hacemos en inglés. And she was like, no way. And I was like, way. And he was like, I can't believe you did that. And I was like, yeah, I know, right? That's how people talk. In real life, it actually sounds like that. So para contar, to tell what somebody else said in like a story, he said, she said, it's not as common to say that way. It's more, he was like, and I was like. Good. Kinda. You probably heard me say this during this class. I say it a lot. Kinda, kind of. It's like a suavizante, right? It's to say más o menos esto. It's bad. Suena agresivo. It's bad. But if you say it's kind of bad, it sounds a little more, okay, normal, educado. Es como, es un poco más o menos. Está mal, está malito, right? It's almost like in Spanish we add ito to make it suavizante o más suave. That's what we do in English with kinda. I'm kinda shy. I'm kinda hungry. I'm kinda bored. Kind of bored, Kally. What are you guys in the chat? Let me know. I'm kinda, and finish the phrase. I'm kinda hungry. I'm kinda thirsty. I'm kinda. And four more. We have I mean, pues. It's like saying pues. I mean, yeah, but pues sí, pero it's cheap. I mean, not free, but it's cheap, right? I mean, it's not free, but it's cheap. Pues no es gratis, pero es barato. You know, this is another one that I use a lot. Esta es mi muletilla. You know? It was weird, you know? Como sabes. It was weird, ¿sabes? It was weird, you know? And actually is a false cognate. Muchas piensan que es actualmente, se dice actually, pero no. Actually sería como de hecho. Ah, actually it's Tuesday. De hecho, hoy es martes. Actually, it's Tuesday. So yeah, that happened. Esto también lo uso mucho. So yeah, para terminar o acabar con una idea, un pensamiento, we say, so yeah. I hope you like the class. So yeah. All right, you guys. To finish, escribe A o B. Wait. ¿Cuál suena a persona real? A, I'm very tired. O B, I'm like so tired. Dos, it's somewhat expensive or it's kinda expensive. And three, actually, it's Tuesday. Or B, in fact, it is Tuesday. In fact, it is Tuesday. Sounds kind of British. Sounds kind of. So, number one, I am very tired or I'm like so tired. B, good. I'm like so tired. Number two, it is somewhat expensive. This sounds also like it is somewhat expensive. Now, B, it's kinda expensive. And number three, actually, it's Tuesday. A, sounds much more natural. Actually, it's Tuesday. Good. All right, you guys. That's it for the class. How do you feel? How was it? Make sure you guys, if you haven't already, donate anything that you can helps, even if it's just 2,000 pesitos is okay. You know, if you can help any way that you can to show your support for Colombia and help out in the foundation, with Techo, who are our supporters. We're going to be donating all of the money that we get from these classes to help with the earthquake. So thank you so much for coming. I hope you learned something. I hope you had fun. And see you soon, hopefully. Follow me en redes sociales si quieres. Kally es Kally. Aparezco como mi nombre, Kally. And that's it. Thank you, guys. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Thanks for participating. See you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.